G'day everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Pierre and this is Where in the World is Pierre. I am doing a series of boat restoration videos at the moment in this channel, uploaded every Wednesday at around about 8 o'clock in the morning every Wednesday until I finish the boat. At the moment I have a steering system on this boat that is seized. Now they say that basically all it is the old grease has hardened and it won't let go. So today we're working on repairing that and getting it moving again so I can actually steer the boat when I eventually start using it again. Now if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, join as a member, help me out with a bit of financial assistance and I can get this boat going quicker. All right guys, hope you enjoy it. Right, I've got to do a bit of work. I have this steering column here. This moves now. I've detached this rod, put the nut back on from this shaft here to make sure that I can actually move the shaft in and out. And now I've got to undo this bloke. So that nut there and this has to come apart. I think I can hold that one with a shifter and undo this one to get them pulled apart. I'll give it a go anyway. What I've got is a couple of shifters. I don't usually use shifters, but it's all I've got that's the right size. And now all I need to do is somehow get myself in there to undo that bloody thing. It's pretty tight actually. I might zip it around that way. No, let's go that way. I want to go farther than that. Why? I'm stopping it. Ah, that fella is. Yes, let's see. Okay, bring it back. All right, going to have to block some of the video signal. Video. Oh. Holy crap. All right, that goes on. That should hold it while I undo this one. And if it's standard thread, should come undone fairly easy. There we go. We've got movement in the station. Look at that. I was worried. I didn't think that was actually going to come undone then. All I'm doing this for is the actual shaft is seized in the actual sleeve and I'm going to unseize it basically. And that's why I'm undoing this, to get to it. I've never done this before. I just checked it out quickly online to see what it was about. And I'm here now trying to actually do it. Bloody cold day today. It's been raining for the last 2.5, 3 weeks, so I haven't been able to do a lot with this boat. Okay, that's out. How am I going to do this, friends? How am I going to do it? Cables. I have to undo it somewhere else so I can get it out. I mean, that's out now. All right, now it's the next day. I couldn't get this loose with the tools I had. I had to go and buy a pair of multi-grips. These are here. These guys, they're ones I get from work, a chicane from work, Autobahn. And I have placed it on here and it's as tight as I can physically get it. It was really hard. I had to actually grab this and wiggle it up and down until it actually let go. And finally, look at that, it's moving. Now I'm going to just wiggle that a bit to try and get that out. So I put a bit of pressure on it and it's actually moving. Ow! It's actually moving. Wow, okay. We're on a winner. Is it going to come out though? There's a few more things I have to do now. I have to actually, and that's moving. Should. It's going back. How far can I go? I'll try and wiggle that as much as possible until I get it to stop. Because I'm going to have to pull this whole shaft out and clean this chamber in here out to make it workable. Okay, I'm going to wiggle this out. Once I get it out, we'll start working on cleaning it out. So this is all cable tied on, so I'm going to remove the cable ties so I can actually remove this bit. Where else is the cable tied? Underneath. Got a moss growing there. Unbelievable. That's carpet. Okay. Okay, I'll get some marine carpet for this in the future. Got cable ties in here, so I'll just cut them all. And then we'll deal with it. I can't see a thing. It's so dark, it's so bright outside today. Eyes aren't used to it. Okay, more cable ties here. I'll just feel my way through. And it feels like wire. Keep going, there's a cable tie there. Alright, I'm cutting all the cable ties off. I'll replace them all when I'm done. Right, that's our cable. I believe it's loose. I'm going to try and work with it now. Oh, that's disconnected. Now all I have to do is manipulate it until it comes out. That's the next job. What I'm doing is I'm wiggling this and it's getting the shaft out slowly but surely. On the other end, it's coming out here. What I'll do is I'll put the camera down, get it out, and we'll show you what it looks like. So, new problem. Where I've actually put the multi-grips on, I've damaged it. So now when I come to the entrance here, the area here to go through, it's getting jammed up. So I now need something like this to basically polish it clean so I can get it through. Right, wish me luck. Right, so now I've polished it up, gotten rid of all the rough edges. A little bit there, but hopefully it will go through. Now I'm going to give it a pull and see if it goes through. Okay, grab the steering wheel. I'm going to pull. So, oh, there it goes. You can probably see that, hopefully. Oh, look at that, it's gone through. Oh, that's at the end, so now I have to undo this to get it to come all the way out. This is all going to get a nice clean up. Made look good, hopefully. And we'll go from there, hopefully. Now, the weather's gotten better, but there's a bit of wind. Sorry about that. All right, come to the conclusion that this has been engineered badly. The only way I can actually get that steering rod out is to cut a hole in the back of the boat. Right here. This, is, you can see, is bending because it's trying to go that way into the hole. But because of that, I can't actually get any of this out properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it in and out, clean it as much as I possibly can. Keep cleaning it until I can see no more dirty grease come out, and then I'll just grease it up. Hopefully it'll be all right for a few years. And then I'll deal with it when the time comes. At least now I can still steer the boat. All right, let's do it. All right, with all the wind that's happening and everything else, I've got it as clean as I possibly can. It does work. It is actually moving in and out nice and smoothly now. Now I'll put some brake cleaner inside it to clean it right out, and I did it until it came out clean. Hopefully it'll be good. So I'm going to just throw in a bit more, let it sit for a bit. Now I'm going to throw a bit more brake cleaner and some degreaser in there, in the little holes and chambers. Let it run out, let it dry, and then I'll pop some grease in there, and we should have working steering. Whew, okay, that part's back together. What a lot of work that was. Probably took me about 3 hours, and but I've got it unseized and I've got it working now. I've got it greased up. This is how it works. Show you. Now pack the hole with a heap of marine grease, and now I'll just attach the arm, and it all should work properly. Now I did this the other day and I've lost all my footage for it. I just saved a nut on the end here, just threw it on so I wouldn't lose it, and then this just goes on here. Rotate it so it lines up. Oh yeah, I've got to change that, fix that. Do. That was the other thing that was very seized up as well. Okay, we shall throw this back on. Now it is a nylock nut and washer that we're putting on here. So the idea is not to do it up fully tight, just enough that that it'll still move. So I guess here goes the moment of truth. Oh, look at that. Does it? All right, that's the steering wheel fixed. Finally got that working. That was a big challenge. Took me 3 days to figure it out. Needed to buy tools to make it work. And really happy. It actually comes out really good. I just have to make sure I spray it with WD-40 to protect it from the weather when I'm not using it, and it'll be fine. It should stay like that forever. Probably not. All right, now I have to replace the steering wheel and fix this panel to try and bring it back to at least a better state than it is actually at the moment. So this steering wheel will come off. I'm going to try and pull it apart, glue it back together and varnish it, see if it looks good. If it doesn't, I'll have to buy a new one, but I prefer not to. So if you want to keep following this build, I do out and about videos as well, so it'll be mixed up with that. It's going to take a couple of months to do. If you want to help financially, I do have a membership account here just down below. Just click on it, join. It costs you $1, and that should help me purchase products to actually fix this boat and get it running. All right guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Looking forward to the next video. Cheers, see ya. So new problem. So new problem where I've actually wrapped a thing around new problem where I've actually put the multi-grips on. I've damaged it.